Your body contains 30 trillion cells. Every second, millions of them divide perfectly, copying DNA with near zero error. But sometimes, a typo happens. A typo that refuses to die. That is how cancer begins. Not as a monster from outside, but as a traitor born inside you. A healthy cell lives, grows, divides and dies. A beautiful rhythm. Your skin cells renew every 2 weeks, your gut lining every 4 days. When a cell gets too old or damaged, it self-destructs in a process called apoptosis. Think of it as cellular suicide for the greater good. One day, a UV ray from the sun, a chemical in cigarette smoke, or just random bad luck strikes a single cell's DNA. A single letter in your genetic code changes. Usually, repair enzymes fix it. But sometimes, they miss. That cell is now a mutant. Your body has built-in brakes called tumor suppressor genes. P53 is the most famous. They force damaged cells to die, but a second mutation can snap those brakes. Now the mutant cell doesn't die. It just stays. A sleeping saboteur. Now imagine the gas pedal gets stuck. That's an oncogene, a mutated growth gene. The cell starts dividing and dividing and dividing, not because the body needs it, but because it forgot how to stop. One cell becomes 2, become 4. This is exponential growth. One rogue cell, after 30 doublings, becomes 1 billion cells. That's a tumor about 1 centimeter wide. You still feel nothing. No pain, no lump. The army is assembling in silence. A tumor needs food, so it hijacks your body's blood vessel growth signals. It screams, "Build me a highway." New capillaries sprout toward the tumor like vines. Now it has its own private blood supply, stealing oxygen and sugar from your healthy organs. Inside the tumor becomes a chaotic city. Cancer cells pile on top of each other. Normal cells are pushed aside. Immune cells try to enter, but the tumor builds a wall of fibrosis scar tissue, locking them out. It even bribes immune cells to become traitors. Your T cells are the police. They scan every cell's surface for "show me your ID." Cancer cells learn to display a fake ID, a protein called PD-L1 that tells T cells, "I'm one of you, don't shoot." The police walk away. The tumor grows bolder. As cancer divides faster, it makes more and more mistakes. Its DNA becomes a scrambled mess, whole chromosomes duplicated or deleted. This chaos is actually an advantage. Every new mutation creates a more aggressive, drug-resistant daughter cell. Benign tumors stay put. Malignant ones, cancer, learn to invade. They secrete enzymes that dissolve the basement membrane, the glue holding tissues together. Now cancer cells escape their original home and crawl into the soft jungle around them. Once inside the tissue, a cancer cell finds a blood vessel. It squeezes through the wall, a process called intravasation. Now it's floating in your bloodstream, a tiny warship traveling at highway speed. Destination, anywhere. Most cancer cells die in the blood. The sheer force rips them apart. Immune cells attack them, but a few are tough. They cluster together, protected by platelets, your own clotting cells, forming a microscopic shield. They travel to the liver, lungs, brain, or bones. The cancer cell finds a cozy capillary in the lung or liver. It sticks to the wall, then squeezes back out into the new tissue. This is extravasation. The seed has landed in fertile soil. Now it must learn to survive in a foreign land. The secondary tumor grows. Now you have cancer in 2 places, then 4, then 10. This is metastasis, the cause of 90% of cancer deaths. Not the original lump, but the spreading. The body is no longer a single battlefield. It is a war on every front. Chemotherapy targets rapidly dividing cells. It poisons the DNA copying machine. Cancer divides fast, so it dies fast. But so do your hair follicles, your gut lining, your bone marrow. That's why you lose hair and feel sick. The sledgehammer breaks both criminal and bystander. New weapons are smarter. Targeted drugs block only the mutant protein driving the cancer, like taking away the keys to the car. Immunotherapy releases the brakes on your T cells, turning the police back into killers. Some patients achieve remission, no detectable cancer. Not all mutations are preventable, but you can tilt the odds. Don't smoke, wear sunscreen, move your body. Vaccinate against HPV and hepatitis B. And remember, early detection saves lives. A colonoscopy, a mammogram, a low-dose CT scan, they find the traitor when it's still a sleeping cell. You are not powerless. Your body fights for you every second. Respect the war. Win the war.